welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you some more awesome Bendy Figs! And these are the monsters!
Yes, Universal Monsters.
Very, very cool. And of course we have the creature from the Black Lagoon,
yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And Frankenstein's monster, or they call him just Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Frankenstein named his monster after himself.
Yes.
So we want to say a great big thank you to
Noble Toys
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. I know for sure that John is super excited to take a look at these, most especially the creature from the Black Lagoon, because there's very few figures of that out and about. But I'm so glad that these older classics have made,
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of the classic Universal Monsters, and you don't see a whole lot of stuff with them, so it's cool that we're seeing kind of a little bit of a resurgence.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the back. Whoa, this is Series 1, and looks like there's Bride of Frankenstein and Dracula as well. There's Frankenstein's monster, Frankenstein's face. Very, very cool. Awesome. Alright, and let's see.
The creature!
Dun, dun. Oh, look at that face.
Ooh.
Very fish-like.
Yeah.
Fish and cryptic looking.
And it's kind of hard to tell with the glare, but you can see like the gills on the side.
Yeah, and we'll give you a better look at those in just a second. Let's take a look at the back. Oh, look
there
at that.
He is. He's like, hey, how you doing?
Posing for a selfie. Very cool. Alright, so now it's time to get these two out of the box and give you a closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at Frankenstein. I'm going to call him Frankenstein because, let's face it, most people do.
Yeah.
Those people who get upset by that, well, just don't listen to that part. But this is Frankenstein's monster. Look at that. Look at the bolts at the top. Oh my goodness, super creepy. I mean the staples at the top.
Yeah.
And then the bolts in his neck.
Yeah,
Whoa.
And that's kind of a distinguisher between, like the Universal Frankenstein is like the bolts in the neck.
Look at his face. They did a great job with coloring and look at that. He's got some stuff going on. Look at the ears. Very cool. And the back. He's just got some places to make him, bendy. And this jacket looks really cool. Tattered t-shirt. And his jacket sleeves. Very cool. I thought this was interesting. His pants are like stitched around.
Oh, huh.
And then...
yeah, because I guess he's so tall you probably would have to...
Yeah. And his feet. Now take a look at this really cool stand here. It's got the movie reel look to it. I like that. Universal Monsters. And the name on the front, I really like that. Has 2 holes in the bottom of his feet. And there you go, on the bottom of his foot. Very cool.
Yeah, I believe the both of these, like the font on for the thing is like from the.
Oh yeah.
It was in the movie.
Yeah, the like the title, movie title.
Right.
So let's see. He's his head is a little bendy. Back and forth. I don't know how much it stays, but it is it is bendy. As well as his arms. Bend. Let's see. Let's try this one. Whoa! Oh, smell that! Smell that! So you can kind of move his arms around. It's got some bend going on there.
I think the arms are probably the
most flexible. Have the most flexibility. Yeah. Ah. And then the legs. Of course, you can see that you can bend them. The bending is not so much from here to here as it is the lower half of the leg. But
and let's face it, I mean,
really
when you
cool.
had these old monster movies, other than maybe the Wolfman, like I don't recall any of them running.
No.
They all kind of lumbered along and came after you, but
there you go. Time to show off
the creature.
All right.
So he is really cool looking, so detailed with all the little ridges and.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness.
Like the
He's got layers upon layers.
And all the gills in the back and
that's very cool.
Little ridge or whatever along the spine.
Whoa. He looks like seaweed come to life or something.
And those big old webbed
Whoa,
hands.
look at that. And it looks like they have suction things on them.
And then he's got the, like, claws on the end.
Oh, yeah, he does. Very cool.
And then down to his feet.
Toes. Look at that. Let's take a look at the abs. Look at that. The abs or lack of abs. And then he's got the chest piece, all these different layers. And look at that face. That is a face, I'm telling you what. It doesn't. Now, I never really noticed that the creature didn't have much of a nose.
Yeah, it's it looks very much like I think it's a toadfish.
Oh yeah.
That kind of look.
Bend him out.
That just kind of lays on the bottom. So it looks like you might have some kind of.
I said suctioning. It looks like suctioning things. Okay.
But yeah, the arms will
bend around,
move and bend.
Now his arms actually look like they stay a little bit more than Frankenstein's. Yeah, I think.
And then of course, there's not going to be much bend in the neck just because his neck is so thick.
I mean, how many fish do you know that?
This is true. Look backwards at the.
Yeah, there you go.
And then of course you got the.
And I think same with him. Most of the articulation is from knee down.
Right.
Now his articulation seems to stay a little bit more in position.
Mm-hmm.
He seems a little bit more flexible, but that kind of makes sense to who he is and who Frankenstein is.
Yeah.
For sure.
Then you see the bottom of the feet.
And I think we already showed off his awesome stand.
Yeah.
I love the way they did the movie title, font.
I really like that.
Very cool.
So yeah, these will look really cool, once you bend them and pose them into a position on the shelf with that movie reel stand and the logo.
And, something I hadn't thought of before, like, they are not really breakable. I mean,
right.
Because they are bendy figs, they fall off a shelf, they're going to bounce.
Yeah.
So you can have this awesome collectible that's not going to, like, say, lose an arm or,
Yes, and according to the packaging, they are toy-lectables.
That's right. We love that new phrase.
Yes.
Toys and collectible combination. So we want to say another great big thank you to
Noble Toys
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. It sure has been fun taking a look at some of our favorite Universal monsters. Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.